All right, here we go again. Another incident actually happened. We are, for some reason, we don't get it. We don't understand these things, these men's lives, these cops. We just don't understand it. We don't realize what the bigger picture is. We choose not to see the bigger picture. We don't see that it's not limited to the cop pulling the trigger. These tactics, this strategy goes far beyond than the man pulling the trigger. We don't really see that these killings, these murders are taking place far beyond than the cop pulling the trigger. This is a reason why these cops are getting off. This is a reason why so many people are getting off for murders, for taking a life. The same things that is going on here is going on somewhere else, but somehow our government will go protect them more than they will protect us. Why? Because this is a strategy. It's a bigger part of a plan to keep everyone divided. We are all part of a system. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what culture you are. It doesn't matter whether you're rich, poor, if you're an owner. If you're not a part of that certain thing in the government, you are a pawn on a chess game. And unfortunately, because we are pawns on the chess game, our lives don't matter. Because they can target anyone, and unfortunately, they're targeting black people, black men, black women. And they're making us look like something, they're making us look horrific in every other culture's eyes. It's a bigger part of a plan. This is, you can call it chaos theory, you can call it whatever you want to call it. You got black people promoting things about learning more about our culture, which is I'm absolutely for it. However, just learning about our culture does not give us the knowledge that we need to thrive in this society. We have to learn about everything, every culture, because this issue goes all the way back to Egyptian slavery, to the Holocaust. It goes all the way back. This hatred, this control goes all the way back in every single culture. Chinese, Japanese, it doesn't matter what the culture is, it goes all the way back. Slavery goes all the way back in every single culture. And we haven't opened our eyes yet. This is all about control. This is all about having power. And for us as American citizens, we keep putting the same people in power, and it's like it's not going to change anything. More black people is going to pass. More black people is going to die. Because why? Because it works. It works for them. It may not work for us as American citizens because we keep dividing ourselves. But it works for them. The hatred can't just be targeted to the cops, because it's not just the police officers. It's the justice system. It is the system all together. It is the government system. It's the mortgage system. It's all tied into one. And we have not understood that yet. So what's the results? We're pawns. We as black men are targeted. And because we are targeted, our lives truly does not matter. They can easily target any other culture. But they know that all we're going to do is march. And they know that all we're going to do is probably destroy some property. And they know that all we're going to do is just organize and talk about it, speak about it. They know that that's all we're going to do. So, what's the result? of these black men dying, we're going to do the same thing, the same solution to a problem that has been going on for decades, centuries. Same solution to the same problem, right? However, at the same time, everybody else don't understand. Every other culture don't realize, in America don't realize that they can be targets as well. All they got to do in the government, in this system, is to change the target. And when they change the target, and sometimes they do, sometimes they focus on immigration, sometimes they focus on Hispanic people, which is immigration or immigration period. Sometimes they focus on Hispanic people. They speak about, like, look at Donald Trump. You know, speak about Hispanic people, speak about this, speak about that. So sometimes they focus on a group, but the lives that are being taken is black people's lives. Because for some reason, it does not matter. Because, I mean, think about it for a second. Just recently, a man killed a dog. All right? He killed a dog. And got caught, of course, and now is serving, I believe it's 10 or 15 years, correct me if I'm wrong. 10, maybe 10 years, maybe 5 years, somewhere around there. In prison for killing a dog. Yet these men are doing things, these cops, these police officers are doing things, and I'm not just talking about these police officers now in Louisiana and so on. I'm talking about along the way. And these men are going free for killing a person, for killing somebody that doesn't have a gun, for choking somebody, for manhandling somebody in a wrong way, for no reason. What is the reason? What is the reason to kill somebody? What is the reason? What is it? The record? I mean, you had a guy go into a black church and shoot so many black people and kill so many lives. They haul him off nicely. I'm not saying he's free, because I'm for sure he's probably not, but because of the course, they had to do something about it, because this boy is not a cop. Now, if he was a cop, maybe he would have gotten off, right? You got to understand that this stuff is planned. You got to understand that this stuff is a strategy. When cops do it, it's a strategy, and you have to understand that. I'm sorry, but you do. You have to understand what's really going on. And so many people will depict it, and so many people will bring their opinions to it, and then all it's going to do is just build the fire. Something that they want to do. What is it called? It's called chaos, right? It's a chaos. You control something using chaos. You control a people with certain kind of tactics. Yet the government or the people don't understand it. Don't realize what's really truly going on in society. This is about us being programmed since we was a kid. And that's what this is about. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. In order for us to change things, we got to change our system. And we got to use strategy. This is not like Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. This is not like when racism was just full frontal, was blunt, right in your face. This is a different thing. Our lives are being taken because we are all pawns. And they don't really care. This is all tactical. This is all strategy. This is like a magic trick. I make you focus on this hand while I'm doing something with this hand, but you don't see what's going on with this hand. You see the only thing that you see is this hand right here. That's it. That's all you see is this hand. This is all tactical. This is all strategy. And the whole time you see in this hand, there's something else going on behind here that you don't see. And then when the magic trick happens, you're amazed, but you don't see what's going on with this hand. This hand is the whole reason why. This hand is the whole reason why you don't see what's going on with this hand. This is exactly what's going on. Exactly what Hitler did. It's exactly what kings did. So you don't just read, black men, black women, you don't just read about your own culture, about your own history. You also have to read about every other culture and every other history, so you will realize what's really truly going on in this country. And then we do something about it. But we can't do it alone because the government is organized. The government is strong, it's powerful, it's rich, it has money, right? But we as a people keep falling into the same trap over and over again. So now everybody's going to be divided. There's going to be more people that's going to die, and I guarantee you, I promise you, there's going to be more people in the future. If we don't change what's going on now, there's going to be more people in the future that is going to pass away. More lives, more black lives are going to be taken. If we don't get it now, this system, our kids, our grandkids, and their kids, and it's just going to be a repetitive cycle. And somewhere along the line, we all have to get tired of this mess. We all have to get tired of it. For some reason, we are not tired of it because we're so focused on other stuff. We're not tired of it. That's all I got.